All right, hi. It's been so long since I've talked to the camera and I have reasons for it, so stick with me.
You can't say you didn't see this coming. Finally got some inspiration right again.
So I'm actually currently streaming with STYGIAN. If you're not familiar with her channel, I'll make sure to leave it linked down below, and also the stream that we were doing. We are currently on a sprint, and we are basically doing some writing sprints for Preptober, but we're also updating everyone on the Secret Santa deadlines because we've changed some stuff around to kind of accommodate both Shannon and my holiday. So yeah, that's been happening too. I have to do like a whole update on that, but we'll get to that later. Basically, I wanted to record something before the stream started, but I couldn't for the life of me find my memory card. I don't know what I did with it. I know that I ended up packing it so that I could take it to my boyfriend's house, and then I unpacked everything today and I couldn't find it, and it stressed me out. And then just now in the sprint, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go through everything again, and I'm gonna go through every little tiny bag, every little tiny thing that I think I could have potentially put in. And I actually ended up finding it, so now I'm very happy. But yeah, I wanted to update you guys. A lot's been going on these last 2 weeks. Well, not a lot. I say a lot, but at the same time, nothing's happened. Basically, I got sick. And if you've been watching my channel and if you've been following to make sure you don't miss my community posts and stuff like that, you will have known that I wasn't there for about a week. I ended up taking a week off because I was really out of it and I needed a break because I was feeling sick. So what ended up happening is Wednesday, let me check dates actually. So give me a sec. I'm gonna open my calendar on my computer because I'm already in front of my computer streaming. There you go. Say hello to the stream. Yeah, basically, I got sick. And I got sick on, Wednesday the 11th of October. I woke up with a fever in the middle of the night and my tonsils were starting to hurt a little bit. And that got worse throughout Wednesday. Stayed in bed all day, didn't do anything. Then Thursday came around and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna have to get up and do some stuff and edit my video for Friday and just upload it, whatever, and just get through this. So I was taking some painkillers, trying to survive, honestly. I wasn't eating a lot, I wasn't drinking a lot, which, you know, you should drink a lot, but I wasn't really doing that because it was hurting a lot. So I ended up doing my video, but my not well head at that time scheduled it for Saturday for some reason because my brain was just out of it and I was just so tired and not feeling well. So that was already sign one that I was like, maybe I should actually take a break and not do anything. So then Friday comes around and nothing has improved. It's just gotten like worse and not great. Still have a fever. So I ended up going to the doctor. I did call the doctor on Thursday and they were just like, oh, just take some painkillers and see how it goes. So on Friday I actually went to the doctor's office. They managed to squeeze me in and they ended up prescribing some antibiotics and also heavier painkillers because the painkillers I was taking was just paracetamol and ibuprofen. They weren't really cutting it. I still had a lot of pain when I was swallowing, and that obviously affects how much you drink and how much you eat because you kind of just don't want it. So I ended up getting antibiotics and also some painkillers. But the painkillers, the downside of that was that the painkillers make you very sleepy. So you're not allowed to do a lot, like you're not allowed to drive, you're not supposed to, you know, do too much because you're sleeping. So I ended up taking the antibiotics as soon as I got home on Friday, sit in bed all Friday, then realized like, I don't know, probably somewhere in the evening that my video hadn't gone live and I was like, ugh, I scheduled it for Saturday, whatever, it's fine. So I ended up just ignoring that. But I was not doing well. That's basically the clue to this, right? So I took antibiotics for a couple days, took some painkillers for a couple days, felt very drowsy, and ended up going to my boyfriend's house for the remainder of last week. So ended up being there, being sick, not doing anything. I got very tired of not doing anything, but as Tuesday came around, I was like, okay, I can either edit the video today so that something still goes live. And I was like, but I'm sick and I don't feel well, and I feel like I probably won't give 100% of, you know, me to this video, and it wouldn't be good, and I'd probably forget tons of things or make it a horrible video. So I was like, I'd rather just not do it and actually take a break, and that has been very difficult for me to do because I've always kind of felt like I need to stay committed to my channel. I need to make sure that I always upload videos and I can't just take a break, and that was like a mental change I needed to do, to just say, okay, I'm actually gonna take some time off and not feel too guilty about it. So I ended up doing that. I ended up taking a week off of YouTube videos and stuff like that. I don't actually know when this video goes live, so this might be way after the fact. But yeah, that has happened. I have only just returned to the land of the living, as I would call it, but we did end up ending the week on Sunday, so 2 days ago, on the 22nd of October, with going to Halloween Fright Nights in one of our local theme parks. So that was fun. We did some haunted houses, which obviously I wasn't allowed to film in, but I did film some of the scare zones that they have there, and that was a lot of fun. There were some scary creatures, but it was also fun to kind of see everyone be very jumpy and scream and stuff like that when I was just kind of walking around with my boyfriend, just not too scared. Sometimes I did get like the jump scare because I wasn't expecting it, but we had a good time. And we also did one roller coaster when we just entered the park, but somehow it was very busy, so all of the waiting lines were like an hour and a half to 2 hours long. We're like, we're not doing that. We're not gonna stand in line for 2 hours just to go on one ride that takes like a minute. So we ended up just doing one roller coaster before we did the haunted houses, and then we just kind of chilled in between, and we had a good time. So that was that. So now that I am back to actually doing things, I ended up editing 2 videos yesterday, which I felt very good about. I wasn't too much into work mode yet because obviously, you know, I'd been sick, so I had to get back into track and everything, but I did do some videos. Like I did 2, which it didn't take me extremely long or anything, but I did feel like accomplished, even though I was, you know, was hoping I could do way more, but whatever, it's fine. So I ended up doing 2, and that was pretty good. And then today I was back at work for the first time in like almost 2 weeks, which was also good. I went to the office, and that was fine. I had a good time. We chatted a little bit. Ended up giving one of my colleagues a signed copy of the STYGIAN collection because she had ordered one, and ended up signing it when she was there because I didn't know what she wanted me to write in it. So that was a good time as well. And now I'm streaming with Shannon, which is also nice. So I don't actually know what I'm gonna do for these sprints, but we're working on it. For the rest of this vlog and update, I think what I'll do is continue kind of filming here and there throughout the week, maybe before the Storytellers Hearth weekend relay this weekend. I will make a separate video on that, but I need to figure out what I'm actually gonna do. I think what I want to do is start Nano early and use that weekend as like my start of Nano, which I know is kind of a cheat, but I know that the next weekend I won't be working on anything. So I'm kind of switching those 2 weekends, you know, kinda. I'm probably working on the vampire book. I do need to prep that a little bit, figure out what I'm gonna do and how I'm gonna approach this, but yes, that's probably what we're gonna do throughout this week, and also edit more videos, because another update I have is I'm going on holiday for quite some time. So let me actually set you guys up because that's easier for my hands. But basically what I'm doing is I'm going to Australia. It is actually happening. It's been in the plans for a really long time, and I've been wanting to go for a really long time, and it is finally happening. My mom and I are gonna go. We're gonna go. Total trip is like 40 days. So that means I need to prep. I need to make sure that I have videos. And I say that I need to, like, you know, in theory I could take all of it off and make sure that I don't, you know, don't upload anything. Like, I could do that in theory. I could do that. I could not upload anything. But I want to stay consistent with my channel, and I want to make sure that I keep you guys, you know, entertained while I'm gone. So I need to start recording more videos. Now, we know how that went last time because I was on holiday, or at least away for quite some time in France this summer. So now we're gonna do this again, and that stresses me out a little bit, but I know that I can do it if I just kind of commit and spend my weekends wisely, spend my time wisely. But with that, I'm kind of worried about Nano because I want to do Nano, but at the same time, I'm unsure how I'm going to do it. I have considered doing 5 a.m. writers club kind of thing, where I start writing at 5 a.m. or at least get up at 5 a.m. or something, you know, I don't know. But I struggled getting up at 7 a.m. this morning. I am not a morning person. I like sleeping in, but it's not very realistic for me to spend like my evenings doing all my writing because I need my evenings also to do my YouTube videos, especially now that my weekends are also boyfriend and evenings sometimes are, you know, with the boyfriend. So I need to spend my time wisely and kind of block out time to actually do this. So I'm thinking of doing it maybe in the mornings before work, which I don't know how that's gonna go with me actually going to the office. Like in theory, I could do probably like, you know, 2 hours of writing if I start at 5. And then on the days that I don't go to the office, I could do about 3 hours of writing before I need to start work. So I'm thinking of doing that. I know it's gonna be hell if I do that because I'm so not a morning person, but at the same time, I kind of want to see if maybe I could do that, or even maybe I could do that for like a week in November somewhere and not all of November because I know that's gonna be stressful, especially because I'm gonna probably be working Mondays again in November so that I have more days to take off in December because I also want to go away with the boyfriend for a week. So I need to strategically plan my my holidays, so we need to figure that out as well. But I know I'm gonna be fine, everything is gonna be okay. I just need to figure things out a little bit with everything that's going on and plan that wisely, which has been a struggle ever since I got back from France. And now I'm gonna put myself through hell again because I'm going away for a really long time. But yeah, it's gonna be very exciting. I'm very excited about the trip. I'm very excited about going away with my boyfriend for a week. I'm very excited about all the trips that are coming up. I'm excited to actually go places and yeah, just take some time for me, I guess, is what I'm excited for, so. All right, hi. I'm currently driving, so I can't look over too much. But I ended up not recording anything yesterday after the stream. Also, I have no idea how this audio is going to be, so it might be horrible and I might scrap this video, or I might do a voiceover on this once I watch this back. But I ended up not doing an update after I streamed yesterday with Shannon. We ended up going, not like super late, but we ended up going a little bit over the 3-hour mark, which made it 10 p.m. my time, which is completely fine. But we ended up staying in the back stage area for a little bit because we both like chatting to each other. So it's, yeah, we're contagious and we basically don't stop talking. So that's something, and it was really fun. But basically that meant that I just went straight to bed after that, and I did manage to film like a tiny bit of our stream, so you know that has been included in this vlog. Other than that, today I'm actually going to, that's why I'm in the car, I'm going to have dinner with my boyfriend, so that's exciting. But obviously it's not a good time to drive because it's after work and it's very busy on the road, so there's a lot of traffic and I'm gonna have to slow down a lot. And a lot of these places, it keeps kind of extending my estimated arrival time, so we have to see if we even can make it to our scheduled reservation. But I'm guessing that they won't mind if we're a little bit late. My boyfriend's also having to work a little bit later than usual, so he has to go home, change, and then go to the restaurant as well, and we don't know if he's gonna make it on time, so it's a little bit of we don't know what's happening with when we're arriving there, but I'm excited. We're gonna eat some sushi, so I might take some footage off of that and insert it here. As for things done, I had a good day at work today. I also had physical therapy, so I ended up leaving work a little bit early, and I was at home. I was at my home office, so it wasn't like I was in the office and I had to leave there, so that helped. But I did manage to do some stuff for work life, so you know, day job stuff, but also some author work stuff. I call it author work, but it's literally just me planning in my stuff and updating my bullet journal and stuff like that. So I ended up creating spreads for November already, because we're reaching the end of the month soon. So I wanted to make sure I created those spreads so I can start planning in November. I haven't actually scheduled or planned anything in with my pen in my bullet journal for November, but I did manage to at least make the spreads. So that is something that I did do today as well, which I still have some like marker on my my fingers, but oh well, it's fine. So yeah, that's kind of a little bit of an update on what's been happening yesterday and today. So yeah, I'll make sure to see if I can film some stuff while we're having dinner. So the sushi, because I'm really excited for it. I love sushi, so I am excited to see what this restaurant brings. We've been to another restaurant that did sushi, and I've been recently to Amsterdam to eat sushi with one of my friends, which was kind of our regular place that we go to. But this is a completely new place. Neither of us have been here before, so it's kind of exciting to try out new places and see what that food is like. So we're excited. We both love sushi, so we're gonna make it a great evening. It's one of those like all you can eat places, so we're excited. So with that being said, that's it for me on the update of this. Talk to you guys later. Good morning. It is currently Friday morning, and stuff needs to happen, basically, because my apartment is a little bit of a mess, so I want to clean that up. So I have made a small to-do list on what I want to get done today, and most of it is just cleaning up. So I have my dishwasher that needs to be emptied and filled. I have tidied up my apartment in general, so my living room space, because I have some bags that I still have to unload. I have some laundry still hanging, there we go, that needs to be tidied up and put away. Then in general, my coffee table is a little bit of a mess, so I want to tidy that up. I want to tidy up my desktop. It's not too bad, but I just need to like put my markers back into where they belong and like stuff like that. So I just need to tidy up in general, then take out the trash, like stuff like that. So just in general, a cleanup. I also have written down that I want to clean up my email boxes, because I tend to at some point lose track of cleaning up on those, and then I'm like, ugh, it's already a lot, I don't want to clean it up, and then it just keeps on adding. So I want to clean those up as well. And then I want to go outside, move my car, because when I arrived back from having dinner with the boyfriend, my parking lot space was completely full, so like I couldn't park it anywhere. I had to park it all the way in the end of the street. So I kind of want to go grab that and park it in the parking lot of the apartment building, so that that is closer to where I am. So that's also something I want to do. So I figured I could combine that with take out my trash. So we'll see if that happens, but that is kind of the plan. And then I also want to script some more videos, so I can hopefully record maybe some tomorrow after my first stream, and then before the second stream I'm joining starts. So like kind of in between that period, I'm hopeful that I might be able to record some videos. So I kind of want to script those out a little bit more, so I know exactly what I want to say. Not exactly, because I usually do a rough outline, but then if I've gone over it a little bit of like, these are the talking points, then I can get through the video easier. So that's kind of something that I want to do. And because tomorrow is the weekend relay, which will be a separate vlog, no need to worry, I want to kind of read up on the book that I want to work on tomorrow. So what I want to work on is the vampire book that I've been talking about on my channel for the how-to series. And I figured I might be a NaNoWriMo and just kind of start early and start this weekend. So I kind of want to read up on whatever I wrote in that book already, because I have roughly 11,000 words in there. So I kind of want to see what I wrote and just kind of read over it so that I know what's happening and where I want to take this book whenever I start my sprints tomorrow. So that's also something I want to do today. So quite a lot on my to-do list, but at the same time I don't think they're major things. It's just more so the small things of tidying up. I say it's small, but like, you know, it's just one task after the other that makes it big, but it's tiny bits and pieces that I just want to figure out. And if I sit down and do those things, or if I just, you know, put my mind to it, if I just get them done, I know I can get them done. So that's what I want to do. Yeah, let's start with tidying up my laundry, doing that first, and then I probably will continue to my dishwasher and just in general my kitchen, like stuff like that. So yeah, let's get to it. Alright, as you can see, it's much later, and I've actually stopped recording after I have cleaned up a little bit, but I did do a lot more things that I wanted to get done, so that's good. Not everything on my list was ticked off, but a lot was, so I'm pretty happy with that. I'm basically now getting ready to start rereading my vampire book for tomorrow, so in preparation for the Storytellers Hearth weekend relay, and then also NaNoWriMo. So that's what I want to do now. I actually came back into the living room to grab my notebook that I used for this project so that I could note down some stuff if I wanted to. That's not the notebook. Or is it? Oh, it's over here. So I just wanted to grab the notebook that I usually write my stuff in for this project. I just need to grab a pen as well. And then I'm gonna move back into the bedroom to actually start going through it and start reading it and then making notes if I feel like I need to. That's why I am bringing the notebook, so that I can make notes. But that is gonna be it for this vlog, because I will be recording the process of the vampire book with NaNoWriMo and all of that. So see you in that video. If you stick around, then I am excited. Let me know in the comments what you enjoyed about this video, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. It's always very appreciated if you join my little community, and I hope to see you in the next videos. I'm gonna try and see. I feel like this light is too much, but oh well.